morning. My name is Parthesh Thakkar. Could you tell me your name?
My name is Ashit Desai.
Okay, how can I call you?
You can call me Ashit.
Okay, Mr. Ashit, can I check your identification document, please?
Yes, sir. Here it is.
Thank you. So, Ashit, in this part of the speaking test, I would like to ask you questions about childhood.
Yeah.
How were you as a child?
Frankly telling, I was very naughty when I was child. Even I was not worried about my food also. It was my mother and my grandmother who ran after me and make me fit. Apart from that, I had done so many mischiefs with my friends, with my peers. So overall, I was not good, not ideal as child.
Okay. What were your hobbies when you were a child?
When I was child, playing cricket is my one of the hobbies. I used to play cricket with my friends for hours and hours. Apart from that, I had a hobby of reading books. Even till date, I have maintained that, and I had inculcated this hobby from my father. So these were two my hobbies.
Do you spend time with children these days?
Yeah, fortunately, I have a niece who is just 3 years old, and she is very beautiful, and she reminds me about my childhood and my childhood days. So whenever I meet her, I just grab an opportunity to play with her.
Okay. I would like to ask you some questions regarding phone and other communication devices. What is the importance of phone in today's life?
Phones are very vital in today's life, as we know that apart from its applications, its major use is it connects people, and I think in this era it is very important because today we do not have much time to spend with our family members or to spend with friends. So it is a medium via which we can connect with each other, we can talk with each other, and we can share our life. So mobile is very helpful.
So what is the future of phone? What will be the position of phone in our lives in future?
I think it will gain more popularity in future because when I was child, I did not know about mobile, but currently the popularity has been increased, and this trend will continue in the future. People will more depend on the mobile, and if I am not wrong, then they might be the slave of mobile in future.
What facilities do you think will be available in phones of future?
It would be difficult for me to say about this because I am not person of technical field and I do not know much about that. But I think that it will be much more lighter. It will provide much more applications. Even we can see faces of other person at the same time when we are communicating with them. So apart from that, I don't know which facilities will be there.
Now, in the next part of the speaking test, I would like to give you a topic. You will have 1 minute to think over it on what you have to say, and you will have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes.
Sure, sir.
Here is your topic.
Yeah.
I would like you to speak on a book you would like to read again.
Yeah.
And don't worry if I stop you.
Yes, sir.
And yes, here is a piece of paper if you want to make some notes.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Could you start speaking, please?
Yes, sir. Here I want to talk about book You Can Win. As you know that it was written by Shiv Khera. When I was in standard 10th, my sister gave it as a gift to me. Basically, its Gujarati version, and since my childhood, I have habit of reading books, and that why she had gifted me. In the vacation, I read it in just 2 months, and I liked it a lot. If I talk about why I like that book, then first reason is it was motivational book, and I like this type of book a lot because it helps you to increase your confidence. Second thing that the book was easy to comprehend. There were plenty of examples in there, and you can easily judge what the author wanted to tell you. So even I was in standard 10, I was able to grab so many things from that book, and in that vacation it was the best companion for me because I never knew when time spent. I want to read it again because there are few reasons. First of all, it was its Gujarati version. Now I want to read it English version because sometimes when we read translated version, the book lose its charm, and I think it may be the case with this book. Second thing that in standard 10 I was not so mature, so some things I was not able to grasp, and so I want to read it again so I can go thoroughly to it and I can grasp all the things which I had left at that time. Even currently I am free, and so I think that it would help me to increase my confidence, and it would certainly help me to learn great things from the examples. So this is the book, and I am looking forward to read it again in near future.
Thank you. Can I get my topic and paper back, please?
Yeah.
That's okay. Fine. Have you read similar books in the past?
Yeah, many books I read. Currently I read Power of Now, and in addition to that, I have read books of Gujarati author. Even I am a big fan of Chetan Bhagat. So he didn't write such books, but I read plenty of books.
Why do people read books on motivation these days?
Because today we are living in an era where there are cutthroat competition is going on, and so people want to survive in this world, and sometimes small failure also make them to lose their confidence. So to boost their confidence, to maintain their morale, they read motivational book. In addition to that, they want to learn great things from the other person who had done good achievement in their field. So they can learn, they can apply it in their field, and they can get success.
What is the role of such books in our lives?
The first role is it helps to understand life with better insight. Second thing, that sometimes it helps you to get greater grasp of that language. You can be English proficient or other language proficient by reading that book. In addition to that, what I mentioned in previous answer, that it helps you to boost your confidence, and it can be best companion or best friend.
Okay, fine. Do you think motivational books should be written and published in vernacular languages as well?
Yes, I think that it is a good idea, because if motivational books are written in vernacular language, then it will have more readers. So, and they can also get advantage, because sometimes language is the barrier. Some people do not read good books because of the languages. So if such books are written in a language, that people can get advantage, and that people also get inspiration from that book.
Do you give books as a gift to others, your friends or family members? If yes, why? No, why?
I only give gift to my father, because I know that he is bookworm as I am. Apart from that, I don't give to others, because most of my friends do not have habit of reading books, and so they do not appreciate my gift. So I don't want that. So frankly, I don't give her.
What kind of books will be more popular in future according to you?
It is difficult to predict, but I think that motivational as well as inspirational book will be more popular in future. In addition to that, books on sci-fi subject will be also more popular, because in this era we know that people need constant motivation, and to lift their morals, they need some assistance, and such book provides such assistance, and they want to know much about space. So books on sci-fi base also will gain popularity. So I think that these two subjects will be more popular in future.
Okay, Mr. Ashit, this is the end of your speaking test. It was nice talking to you. Goodbye. Good morning. My name is Parthesh Thakkar. Could you tell me your name, please?
Good morning. My name is Prateek Singhi.
Okay. How can I call you?
You can call me Prateek.
Okay. Could you give me your identification document, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you again. Now, Pratik, in this part of speaking test, I would like to ask you questions on friends and family. Where and when do you meet your friends?
There is no such decided time or place where I meet my friends. But when we do decide to meet, we either meet up to watch a movie, or sometimes we organize a football game or a cricket game where all the friends come together and we participate.
Who is more important according to you? A school friend or a college friend?
I don't think a distinction can be made between a school friend and a college friend. They are both equally important. They are both types of friends at different times of life. If I have to make a choice, I would say that since I am in college right now, my college friend is more important. But if I meet up with a school friend, he will become more important. So I guess whoever is with me is important.
Why do you think some people give more importance to their friends over their family members?
I guess problems at home could be one of the reasons. But I don't think people really do that. I think people think family and friends are equal. And I don't think a person can live only with his family or only with his friends. You need a mixture of both. So they are both equally important for me.
Now I would like to ask you some questions on computers. Do you use computers?
Yes, I do.
So how did you learn using computers?
In bits really. It started off with my father teaching me some things about the computer, how to start and how to shut it. Then as I went through school, we learned MS-DOS and Word and PowerPoint, and that's how I got to know. And then we got to the internet, which is obviously a pool in itself.
Do you think it is important for older people to learn computers?
Absolutely important. One of the main things I've seen is that old age is a time when people do not have a lot to do with their life, and something like a computer or internet would really help people to pass their time and get well acquainted with the world.
Now in this part of the speaking test, I'll give you a topic. You will have 1 minute time to think over what you have to say, and you will have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. And don't worry if I stop you. I would like you to speak on a foreign musical event you have been to, and here is a pen and paper if you want to make some notes.
Thank you.
Could you start speaking, please?
Yes. About a year, I guess a year and a half ago, I went with my friends, with my school friends, to Mumbai. Shakira was performing live in Mumbai at that point of time. So we wanted to watch her perform live, especially because she had become really famous because of the football anthem that she had created, Waka Waka. I'm pretty sure you must have heard it. The event was a musical event by Shakira. Where, when, and with whom? I decided to go with my friends, as I already mentioned. It was in Mumbai. And to be very truthful, the preparation for the whole event started many days before the actual event. The main problem we faced was getting tickets for the event. It was a full packed event. People had already got the tickets, and it was very hard for us to get the tickets, but we managed somehow. I hope I could say that I enjoyed the event. What happened, in fact, was that one of my friends fell sick when we were on our way to go to the event. So only a few of us could go there, and a few of us had to go with the other friend so that we could attend to his problems. So all in all, Shakira performed very well, to be very truthful. But we could not have the fun that we thought we would have because all of us were not together.
Would you like to add something to your topic?
Yes, I would like to. I think Shakira is very beautiful. That is one thing which I would like to add. Second thing is, I think she should sing more, and I think she should perform in Ahmedabad, where I live.
That's great. This is the end of your part 2. Now, can I get my card back, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Do your friends also like to attend such events?
Definitely. We all enjoy it.
And why do people like different kinds of music?
I don't really have an answer to that. I think the music that appeals to someone is the music that he or she likes. So I would not really know what makes people like.
What are the benefits of such events to the performers and to the audience as well?
To the audience, it's a simple benefit that they get a good night out of it or a good day out of it. To the performer, it's experience, it's exposure. It's an outlet where he or she can perform and show his talent to the world, to the people at large. So yes, it's a very big platform for the artist.
Should musicians and other artists perform in other countries?
Definitely. As I said, globalization, because of globalization, people have started accepting people from different religions, castes, faiths, and now different countries. So it shouldn't make a difference, and it's better if people get to perform in different places. They will get to know about different religions, different places, and different customs.
What should government do to encourage children to learn music?
Children will be encouraged to take part in something if that avenue is made available to them. In present school systems, music is not really given as a course, as a subject to students. If it is offered as a subject or as a topic, then it would make a whole lot of difference, and children who are interested in music will be able to pursue it.
Are such foreign musical events harmful to the local cultures?
Being the youth of India, I don't think so. But if you ask someone who is older, they would have their own thinking, and they will have their own rationalization. But to me, I do not really think so. I think fusion of culture is what is more important.
Do you think in future such events will be organized more or less, and why?
I think as globalization increases, such events will be organized in many different countries from time to time, and it only has to increase from now on, because the audience that wants to see such artists is increasing day by day.
Well, this is the end of your speaking test. It is nice talking to you, Mr. Parthesh. Goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning. My name is Parthesh Thakkar. What is your name?
Good morning. My name is Ruchi Patel.
How can I call you?
You can call me Ruchi.
Okay. Can I check your identification
Yes, sure.
document, please? Thank you. Thank you. So in this part of the speaking test, I would like to ask you some questions about jobs.
Okay.
Do you do a job?
Yeah, I'm a working woman.
What kind of jobs do you do?
I am basically working for customer service. So I'm not in the front office. I am handling back office operations, as well as I'm looking after service assurance.
What kind of jobs do women in your city do these days?
Well, it certainly depends on their own choice of area. But I mean, if you ask me, basically women go for data entry operator, or they are accountants, or they go for front office as well as back office jobs. However, I have seen recently that women go for shift duties in call centers also.
Do you think it is difficult for married women to do jobs?
It is certainly difficult for a married woman to work, because they have to balance the family as well as work together. In addition to that, if there's a kid, then it's an extra burden on them.
What additional facilities should be given to working women by their companies according to you?
Oh, there are a lot of them that I can list, but majorly I would say women should be given flexi time, because they have to handle family affairs also and kids also. So flexi timing is the first thing that should be given to women. One more thing is they should be given to work from home facility. Given some situations, I mean, if there is an exigency, so they should be given that option.
Now I would like to ask you some questions about photographs.
Okay.
Do you like taking photographs?
I love taking photographs. Yes.
Okay, fine, that's good. Is it easy to take photographs these days?
Definitely it is easy, because look, the cameras cost have gone down drastically, and usually, I mean, a middle class person can afford investing on a camera these days. In addition to that, these days the mobiles have inbuilt cameras,
Okay.
so it is available on the go. You can pick any person's face and you can click anytime you want.
What do you prefer, a photograph or a painting of the same scene or object?
I would prefer to take a photograph of the same scene or an object, because I have the liberty to click the photograph of the same person or the scene from a different angle or a different point of view that I have. So I would like to take a photograph of the same thing.
Okay. Now to the next part where I'm going to give you a topic. You will have 1 minute to think over the topic on what you have to say, and you'll have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Here's the topic. I would like you to speak on a situation where you received money as a gift. Don't worry if I stop you at the end.
Okay.
And here's some pen and paper if you want to make some notes.
Thank you.
Welcome. Could you start speaking, please?
Yeah, sure. I am a working woman, as I just mentioned some time back, and I am working with a telecom company. As a team, we were given a target to achieve 1,25,000 gross sales of mobile connections in the year of 2008, and this target was spreaded for a quarter, and we were given a cake in front of us that we would get a Europe trip. So we worked hard for that, and luckily we actually achieved around 2 lakhs of gross sales during that period. Of course, there were celebrations for this. We had a review meet. Along that, we had a party there, and a lot of people were awarded for their excellence in different areas of work in our company. So we were also were to be awarded that time for the Europe trip, and I was called on the stage, and I was given the air tickets as well as appreciation letter from my circle CEO. Along with that, he announced that since we had overachieved, I mean, he never expected we would go that further. So he gave us a token of 25,000 rupees per person as a cash gift, and it was really amazing feeling. I mean, there was already celebration for the Europe trip and the company sales, and in addition to that, this was a chocolate topping on the vanilla ice cream, like that. So I was amazed, and I was feeling very lucky to be part of the team, and I still remember that moment as one of the best moments of my career.
Okay. That's nice. This is the end of the speaking part 2. Now we'll go for the next part. Can I get the card and the paper back from you?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Have you received such gifts in the past?
No, not recently.
Now, let's talk about some other questions. Do parents give more money to their children to spend in your culture these days?
No, in our culture, parents, if you ask me, in my family, we have a limited amount of pocket money that is given by parents to the kids, and most of the expenditure is covered by parents only if you talk about studies or clothes or something like that. But they give pocket money for us to spend for the movies or lunch or dinner out with friends or parties, and it is a limited amount.
Is it a good or bad trend according to
It
you?
is a good trend, otherwise we'll be a spoiled sport. If we are given extra money, then we will actually, we at a certain age we don't know how much to spend and how much to save. So we know how much to spend right now, so it's the right thing to do.
Which professions have higher salaries in your country?
In our country, if you ask me, doctors and some lawyers, as well as, I think these people have higher salaries. Even chartered accountants, IES officers, they have higher salaries.
Which professions should have higher salaries according to you in your country?
According to me, people who are working for country's welfare and for country's safety, that is armed forces, then some social workers, they should have higher salaries. Even the skilled labor like plumbers, carpenters, they should be paid more.
Why do you think it's like that?
I think because they are specialized in a specific skill.
Okay.
And they should be, they are an artist for me. I mean, they should be given advance payment for that.
Do you think people of your country will be paid more if they work for abroad companies or if they work overseas?
Yeah, definitely. I'll tell you because I just mentioned about skilled labor. They are paid definitely much higher than what they are paid here. So that's the only reason they move abroad.
Okay.
So that's the reason.
What is the role of education in earning higher salary according to you?
Education is very vital in any individual life, and it is the base for a person's upbringing, be it at home or at any education center, or be it at a workplace. Moreover, education is required at every stage of our life. We should be updated with the latest trends, with the latest technology. So we should always keep studying, and that will only help us, growing our career also.
Okay. Fine. This is the end of your speaking test. It was really nice talking to you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Parthesh Thakkar.
Good morning, sir.
What is your name?
My name is David Batla.
How can I call you?
Please, you can call me David.
Okay. Can I check your identification document, please?
Yes, sure. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, in this part of the speaking test, I would like to ask you some questions about your city. What facilities are available in your city?
I am from Surat and I have been living there since my birth. And my city provides number of facilities, starting from the education, transport, healthcare facilities. Each and every facility that my city provides is beyond the praise, and it's truly laudable. And how can I forget the entertainment and recreational facilities that my city provides? Means we enjoy number of facilities staying there.
Why is it important for youngsters to have such facilities of recreation and entertainment in any city?
Youngsters are more towards that because it's fun days for them. So obviously they seek entertainment and recreational facilities, and apart from that, they also require educational and transport facilities too. And I guess my city also provides a very good career options, so it is best place for youngsters to live too.
What do you like and dislike about your city?
There are a number of the things that I like about my city, starting from all the facilities that my city provides. And in addition to that, my city has been blessed with two very beautiful beaches that I love to visit many times. And in addition to that, we have science cities nowadays, science museum also. The thing that I don't like is my city is not given a very good air connectivity yet, and I'm hoping that in future they will provide.
Now, I would like to ask you some questions about birthday celebration.
Sure.
How do you celebrate your birthdays?
On the day of my birthday, I wake up early in the morning. I go to temple. I take blessings from my parents, and we usually go for lunch. And in the evening, I usually stay with my friends because whenever I'm with my friends, I usually stay at the best of mine, and usually I throw party to them, and we just enjoy to the fullest.
Okay. What do children do on their birthdays in your culture?
It's difficult for me to guess what they do, but I have seen a few. They usually go to school and distribute chocolates. They usually wear different and colorful clothes. Sometimes they invite their friends to their home and cut the pastry, and kind of activities they do.
Now, I would like to ask you some questions about email and internet communication. What do you prefer more, writing an email or writing a letter on a paper?
To be very honest, I like email because though my handwriting is very good, but still I like writing emails because it provides us many facilities. First of all, we can attach some photographs and videos and important details with that. And emails also provides us spell checker facilities, and that I like most. So we don't have to bother about the spelling.
Will you continue to do the same in future as well?
Certainly, I like that, and in the future, I guess that my use of internet will definitely increase.
Do you keep emails or do you delete them?
Not all the times. I usually go for checking of the details, and if I find it important, then I keep it with me and in my inbox. And if I don't find it interesting, then I usually test them out.
Now, we'll move to the next part of the speaking test where I'm going to give you a topic. You will have 1 minute to think over it on what you have to say, and then you will have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. I want you to speak on a political or business leader that you like. And here is some pen and paper if you want to make some notes. And don't worry if I stop you at the end of the session. Could you start speaking, please?
In our country, India, politics is considered as one of the filthy professions we have. And still, I like one person who stands out differently from others, and that person is the Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Mr. Narendra Modi. That person has been enjoying his post as the Chief Minister of Gujarat for last 15 years. I'm not sure about that, but almost 15 years. And in that, he has done a great job. I think all the progress we have done as a city dwellers, or the citizen of Gujarat, all credit goes to Mr. Narendra Singh Modi. And I guess he is completely different from other politicians also. In that, he has faced many criticisms till this date, but he has never retaliated to those. He always became resilient, and he never speak in front of public or media. He always tried to prove himself by his work, and we all know that. Apart from that, he is working ceaselessly and selflessly for almost his 10 years of 12 to 13 years. Apart from that, I guess he possesses some qualities which make him completely different from others, and that is why I like him a lot. He is extremely loyal and committed towards his duties, and that is why is the person who has achieved the success which each and every politician want to achieve. Apart from these, I guess some hardworking nature, because of he is very diligent and visionary. He always plans some tangible goals and try to follow them and try to achieve them. And I think because of his efforts, Gujarat has marked its presence on the map of world, I guess. And in the future also, if I have to learn something from Mr. Narendra Singh Modi, then I will definitely learn something. Like, he has been blessed with the art of rhetoric. He speaks very convincingly. Means he can convince any person at a time, and that's why the citizen of my state bank on him. And I guess that in the future also he'll continue to.
Fine, now I'll have to stop you because your 2 minutes are over. Okay. Fine, so we'll move to the next part. Can I get the cue card and the page back, please? Thank you. What are his remarkable achievements?
First and foremost, I will definitely say that he's a pioneer of vibrant Gujarat, and that is the only thing that speaks everything about Mr. Narendra Singh Modi. I think he has worked over almost 15 projects. I don't want to name them because it's kind of
fine. Would you like to be a leader?
Not yet, because I have already chosen my profession. I'm a doctor, and in the future, yes. If I have a chance to lead a group of doctors in a hospital, then I definitely seize that opportunity with 2 hands.
What qualities does a good leader possess, according to you?
There are some qualities I think that a good leader should have, starting from the determination and dedication. In addition to that leader must work with steadfastness and sure-footedness. Because confidence is the quality, is a factor that can differentiate any person from the rest of the people. Apart from all these, I guess that person must have faith in oneself.
Why do people become leaders?
It's quite difficult for me to judge others' mind, but some persons are there in our society who wants to work for other people and who wants to work for the society, and they want to lead society from the front, and they want to pass a message to the society. That's why they want to be the leader.
Why doesn't everyone become a leader then?
I guess leader is extremely demanding job. It's not a child's play for anyone. You have to sacrifice your life. You'll have to work ceaselessly and selflessly. You cannot work for your own selfish gains. And it's a very responsible job because you are passing something to the society, and the society people are going to grab that. So it's very responsible and cautious job. So it's not the forte for all.
Are there any disadvantages of being a leader?
Yes, there are a few. Apart from being popular, and the position itself will earn you a name, fame in society. But yes, it also has some disadvantages. Like you all the times are surrounded by controversies. You'll have to be conscious regarding your own work and your words. Sometimes people may criticize your work, your steps, and in that sense, you'll have to be cool and calm, and you have to be poised. So there are some pitfalls of this profession, and one must stay away from all these things.
Do you think the work done by your favorite leader will have positive impact in future as well?
Yes, obviously, it's needless to say that in the future also, whatever Narendra Modi has done for Gujarat is going to create a win-win situation for each and every people of Gujarat, and that is for my country, India also. And I hope that in the future he will continue to remain as the Chief Minister for Gujarat. That will definitely help the Gujarat growth.
Okay. Fine. This is the end of your speaking test. It was really nice talking to you. Goodbye.
Thank you.